people in that report are still fighting to keep their names private, Sean, they have no legal basis to do so.
She was so adamant. That was Trump Attorney General Pam Bondi, of course, just last year, before she was Trump's Attorney General, saying that people named in government files related to Jeffrey Epstein had no legal basis for keeping their names private. Bondi went on to lay out a very specific and narrow set of exceptions. Take a listen.
They have no legal basis to do so unless they're a child, a victim, or a cooperating defendant.
Okay, so to make the point very clear, that was Trump's own Attorney General just last year, saying that not only that files related to Jeffrey Epstein should be released, but that the only names that should be allowed to be redacted from those files should be the names of children, victims, and cooperating defendants.
Gotcha, bitch!
Fast forward to today, and Bloomberg News is reporting that the FBI redacted President Trump's name in the Epstein files. Now, I should say that NBC News has not independently confirmed that reporting, and the White House, the FBI, and the Justice Department all declined to respond or did not respond to Bloomberg's request for comment on that story. But last I checked, Trump was not a child, nor was he a victim or a cooperating defendant in the Epstein case. The FBI reportedly had 1,000 agents pulling all-nighters, pouring through more than 100,000 documents related to Epstein. And people familiar with the matter tell Bloomberg that the FBI identified numerous references to Trump in that process.
Damn!
And then blacked them out. Now, of course, the appearance of any names in the files does not mean necessarily that the named people did anything wrong, and Trump's name was not the only one blacked out. They also blocked out the names of other high-profile individuals as well. But I could have sworn Pam Bondi said there would be no legal basis for doing that. Right? That's what she said a year ago. Now, the other major piece of news we got on this story today was about Jeffrey Epstein's co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell, who was, of course, convicted of sex trafficking minors. Now, after spending 9 hours over 2 days just last week meeting with Trump's former criminal defense attorney turned Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, where no one knows any details of or who else was there, today, Ghislaine Maxwell was moved to a minimum security federal prison camp called Camp Bryan.
But wait! There's more!
Now, if the name of that prison rings a bell, it may be because among its current inmates are celebrity prisoners, like Theranos founder Elizabeth Holmes, who was convicted of defrauding investors out of hundreds of millions of dollars, and Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Jen Shah, who was convicted of conspiracy to commit wire fraud related to a telemarketing scheme that tricked elderly people.